It's fine. WWE 2K22 has so many things in the game that are hidden or that the game doesn't even tell you about. They have made some of the weirdest decisions in the history of the franchise. I think this might top the cake of putting La Resistance in 2008 when La Resistance wasn't even a thing. And I just like saying La Resistance. But we're not talking about them today, but we might. So what we're going to go over is all the hidden things that are exclusive characters and things that only happen in certain modes and everything that WWE 2K22 does not tell you about. We're going to go over that. This is going to be a fun one, so stick with me and let's get right into it. Of course, Beach Bytes, and I'm BeachBurnBob, but you're here for WWE 2K22 things, so let's get right into it. Hit that like, subscribe, all the YouTube things that you're supposed to do on the channel. Go ahead, links in the description for everything. But today we're talking about WWE 2K22, some unique things that are hidden that I haven't seen covered before, and not a lot of people know that are in the game. So let's go over a few quick things real quick. Sit back and enjoy it, and by the end of this, you'll learn better ways to play the game, but maybe, I don't know. But you might find some stuff very interesting. You're like, man, I wish that was in there. And guess what? It was in there the whole time. So let's get right to it. BuyerSpark74.com has everything a gamer can want and everything you didn't know you needed. We're going to start things off with a few simple things and get complex as we go. I'm going to do a few here and then there'll be a few more in the next video because this thing could be 30 minutes long and no one wants that. So first off, what we're talking about is, did you know, wait, someone already does that. Hidden, I don't know. We need to come up with what we're going to call this series. Comment down below what you guys think. But we're going to talk about the first couple things in WWE 2K22 that are in there that no one talks about. Looking for the cheapest chairs on the internet? Chairsforgaming.com. Use code BeachBurn at checkout and save so much money. Get the chair you've always wanted at chairsgaming.com. Links in description. NXT 2.0, or however we're going to call it, the new NXT or current NXT, the colorful rainbow NXT. So many ways you could call it. But in patch 1.12, they did go ahead and add the actual arena logo. Prior to this, fans who played from the beginning know that they added the arena in and splash screens, but they did not add the arena logo in. So you had to go to Community Creations to download one. But now after patch 1.02, the arena logo is here. Just scroll down at the bottom and boom, it's there. You can use it so that you no longer have to use the Community Creation version, which actually helps the universe speed up a little bit. It works absolutely correctly the way it should, unlike some of the other things in universe mode. Next up on the list, we have Hulk Hogan, an exclusive entrance for everybody. That's right. When going through the game, they did take out some of our entrance parts, but they left Hulk Hogan. And it's only exclusive to him. So if you're clicking on him to edit his entrance, magically, he has another motion. You have Hulk Hogan, and then you have Hulk Hogan. Yes, no number or anything to go with it. But if you scroll down and click this entrance, it is a different variable of his entrance in the game with no boas and no t-shirt. So depending on what Hulk Hogan you're using in your game, now you have an alternative entrance. This entrance is only exclusive to him though. It's not selectable when using another superstar. We'll go ahead and stay here in entrances for a minute. Next up is Butch, or Pete Dunne as real wrestling fans like to call him. The Butch character's interesting. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about Butch. But I liked the Bruiserweight personally. I wish they'd just blend it together instead of him being a rabid bulldog. I think AJ Styles already has that covered. But for Pete Dunne, he has the exclusive title entrance that has been in the last couple games of him coming out with his title in his mouth. I hope when he wins a belt that Butch still does this. It'll be fun to me. But, so, this is exclusive to Pete Dunne in WWE 2K22. It is unselectable by any other superstar. So keep that in mind if you're still using Pete Dunne in your universe. When he finally wins that title of your choice, that exclusive entrance for the title animation is already there for you. Take your gaming to the extreme with Fatal Grips. Use code BEACH at checkout to save 10%. FatalGrips.com. So did you get the NWO edition of WWE 2K22? If so, this next part doesn't really affect you, but if you didn't and you got the standard edition or you're on the free trial that's coming out with PlayStation Plus, check this one out. NWO music has been added to Creations. It is under Rock House. That is the NWO theme. Also, the Outsiders are broken at the beginning of Universe after adding Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross into the game. If you go to the Outsiders and go to edit their entrance, it does show the NWO movie for them. However, if you go to change anything with it, it immediately rips it apart and puts the Outsiders back. But the Rock House theme, if you click that, you now have NWO music. So if you didn't have the NWO edition and want to add that music to Superstars, it's very easy to turn X-Pac into Six and Nash and Hall in their NWO gear. You can go ahead and throw that music on them. Create your own little NWO Tron because all the logos are there. And then boom, there you go. You got the NWO pack without having to pay for it. Kinda. And the last one we'll do about entrances also has to do with factions. That even though they made their debut in 2K19, Titus Worldwide is still in WWE 2K22. Their entrance motion with Titus O'Neil, Apollo Crews, and Dana Brooke is there. If you throw them together, the announcers do talk about Titus Worldwide and act like they never broke up. So it's a nice little Easter egg. So if you were a fan of Titus Worldwide, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, they were a tag team. And they've been split up for a while, but if you throw them back together, if you throw them back together, the game recognizes that Titus Worldwide is together. All their call screens, the entrance, everything is there. So nice little Easter egg if you were a fan of Titus Worldwide. Alright, and so for the main event of today's video, I guess, or the last one on the list, or however you want to call it, let me know in the comments below. If you made it to the end of the video, hit that subscribe button. You love the WWE 2K22 content. Go ahead and hit that like button. It sends it out so more people can see it. General Manager mode, we're going to talk about that for a second. In the last random update that added, the 7 new superstars that have been in the game since launch, but they went ahead and unlocked them for us. So we got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. But here's the thing. If you want those in General Manager mode, they are automatically set as inactive. You will get the Fiend Alexa Bliss and Nikki ASH and not any of the new 7 stars. So if you want those 7 stars, here's how you do it. You're going to have to create your own draft pool. And you have to go down and turn on them individually and save it. Once you turn them on and save it, that then activates them into the draft pool for you. Keep in mind that just because you activated them doesn't mean that they'll actually be draftable. They might show up in free agency as the weeks go on, but it gives you a shot that they are in there. If you save your file, name it whatever you want, then go through and start your draft. If they don't show up there, back out, redraft until you get the superstars that you want. You can get really complex with this. I've seen several players, restart their draft for an hour and a half before they finally get Brock Lesnar in there or the new Alexa Bliss, whichever, or the old Alexa Bliss, the real Alexa Bliss, I don't know. But by doing this, you'll be able to get all the new superstars in the game that you want without having to go through and keep on keeping on. So I hope that one helped you out. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Is there any other ones that I missed? Because there's a few more coming. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't seen or don't know how to unlock anything, guess what? BeachBytes has you covered. I got a playlist right here of everything that's unlockable that no matter what edition you have, this is how you unlock it. So go ahead and click that and check that out. I'd like you to remember, make life your beach, and we'll see you on the next video.